Assalamu alaikum. Hello my dear students and honorable friends and viewers. I'm Sir Sanaullah and I'm a teacher at English Language Center. Today I'm going to make the second video for all of you, and my video will be related to English basic grammar about lesson number 1. And I'm about to teach you something in a simple, different or easy way that will be easy to understand for all of you. My dear viewers, before I start my important lecture, please let me say, those students or friends who did not subscribe my YouTube channel, please subscribe my YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel name is Exploring the World of English. In this channel, you will be able to get a lot of interesting things as well English basic grammar. And we hope that you will never face any hardships, difficulties in your future about English subject. As well, my dear viewers, press the bell button as quickly as possible. I will upload a new video for all of you, so then you will be able to get a new notification from my YouTube channel. And my dear viewers, if you don't understand anything from your side, please don't worry. And how do you see my video? And without any hesitation, and you can comment on my video as quickly as possible. I will get free. My dear viewers, I will be able to reply on your comment. And watch my video from beginning to end. We hope that you will be able to get some advantages from our video. Now my dear viewers, without wasting your precious time, and I am coming to my important lecture. My dear viewers, today you know my important lecture is about English basic grammar, about lesson number 1. In this lesson, you will be able to know about basic things. For example, like alphabet, the first one, the second one is letter, the third one is the vowel, and the fourth one is the consonant, and the fifth one is the semi-vowel, and the sixth one is the word, and the seventh one is the sentence. As well, my dears, and you will be able to get something about kinds of sentences as quickly as possible. I will be able to upload a new video for all of you, and after few days, about declarative or assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, exclamative sentence. Now my dear viewers, without wasting your precious time, and I am coming to my important lecture with definitions or examples that will be useful to understand for all of you. So please let's get started. Now my dear viewers, I am going to teach you something about alphabet. Now what does mean alphabet and what is the definition of alphabet? Simply we can say, my dear viewers, a set of letters or symbols in a fixed order used to represent the basic sounds of a language in particular, and a set of letters from A to Z called alphabet. Now what does it mean? A set of letters, it means a group of letters or symbols. Symbol means mark in a fixed order. It means in a fixed arrangement used to represent. Represent means to state or point something clearly. And the basic sounds of a language. Basic means fundamental. In particular, and the set of letters from A to Z called alphabet. Now, particular means specific, not common, not general, we can say. Now, what does this definition mean? And let me clarify, my dear viewers. We can say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now, the complete set of ABC from A to Z. It means the complete set of ABC from A to Z. We call them alphabet. Now, my dear viewers, I hope you have gotten something about alphabet. Now, what does mean letter? You know, some students are still confused between alphabet and letter. So let me remove your confusions, my dear viewers. What is the definition of letter? We can say a written or printed sign that represents a sound called a letter. A written or printed sign. Sign means mark and represent means to state or point something clearly, to describe, we can say. So for example, you can say A is the first letter of English alphabet, B is the second letter of English alphabet, C is the third letter of English alphabet, D is the fourth letter of English alphabet, E is the fifth letter of English alphabet, and F is the sixth letter of English alphabet, and Z is the last letter of English alphabet. So simply we can say, my dear viewers, ABC from A to Z, the complete set of ABC from A to Z, we call them alphabet, but individually we call them letters. I hope you have gotten something about letter. Now let me say something more. My dear viewers, we can say English alphabet can be divided into two parts. And the first one is vowel and the second one is consonant. And what does mean vowel and what does mean consonant? My dear viewers, let me teach you. Now my dear viewers, please let me teach you something about vowel and what does mean vowel. And before I will come to definition of vowel, and please let me clarify something. We can say a speech sound in which the mouth is open and the tongue is not touching the top of the mouth, the teeth etc. So how can we make definition of vowel? You can say a letter that represents a vowel sound called a vowel. Now what does it mean? Represent means to present or point out something clearly. We call represent. So a letter that represents a vowel sound called a vowel. Now let me say. For example, you can say A, E, I, O and U. There are 5 vowels in English alphabet. Let me repeat. A, E, I, O and U. There are 5 vowels in English alphabet. My dear viewers, I hope you have gotten something about vowel. Now my dear viewers, let me clarify something about consonant. And before I will come to consonant and what does mean consonant, and let me teach you something. You can say a speech sound made by completely or partly and stopping the flow of air, bring the breath out through the mouth, called consonant. Now what does it mean? You can say a letter that represents a consonant sound called a consonant. For example, you can say B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. So my dear viewers, we can say there are 21 consonants. So I hope you have gotten something about consonant. As well, my dear viewers, we can say vowels plus consonant make English alphabet. I hope you have understood something about vowel and consonant. Now let me teach you something about semi-vowel. And what does mean semi-vowel? You can say a letter that has some quality of a vowel and some quality of a consonant called a semi-vowel. A letter that possesses some quality of a vowel and some quality of a consonant called a semi-vowel. My dear viewers, I have already taught you something about vowel and consonant. So, what does mean semi-vowel? Semi-vowel you can say W and Y. And there are 2 semi-vowels in English alphabet. Now my dear viewers, we are supposed to keep some points in our mind. And we don't know unless we use W and Y in our sentences. Please let me clarify. My dear viewers, I have written here 3 words. Wow, W, O, W. It means used to express admiration. So you can say the first W is here consonant because we have used at the beginning of the word. So that's why this W we call consonant. But this W we have used at the end of the word. So that's why we call it is a vowel. Now yesterday, yesterday. The first Y is here consonant. The last Y is here vowel because we have used at the end of the word. Now Y. WHY. This W is here constant, but this Y is here vowel. What are the reasons? My dear viewers, simply we can say if we use W and Y at the beginning of the words, that time we call them, these are consonants like I have written here. If we use W and Y at the end of the words, my dear viewers, that time we call them, these are vowels. Like I have used here this W, this Y and this Y. So all of them are vowels. What are the reasons? Because we have used at the end of the words. Now my dear viewers, I hope you have gotten something about vowel, consonant, semi-vowel. Now let me teach you something about word and sentence. Now my dear viewers, you have gotten something about alphabet, vowel, consonant, letter and semi-vowel. And then you will be able to understand something about word. And what does mean word? And what is the definition of word? And let me teach you with definition or example. We can say a group of letters which has some meaning is called a word. A group of letters, it means a collection of letters which has some meaning, it possesses some meaning, is called a word. Simply we can say, my dear viewers, when we collect some letters and which has some meaning, it becomes a word and we call it as a word. For example, we can say book, B-O-O-K. So we can say a collection of letters and it has some meaning. So I call it as a word. Marker, M-A-R-K-E-R. So we can say a collection of letters. It has some meaning. So that's why I call it as a word. Pen, P-E-N. So a group of letters and which has some meaning is called a word. Student, S-T-U-D-E-N-T. A collection of letters and which has some meaning is called a word. And teacher, T-E-A-C-H-E-R. So we can say a collection of letters. It has some meaning. So that's why I call it as a word. Now let me teach you something more about words. When we open our dictionary and it is full of words and we can find a lot of interesting words in our dictionary. Now let me say, for example, we can say chair, pencil, marker, cousin, neighbor, work, help, assist, read, write, speak. There are a lot of words in dictionary. I hope, my dear viewers, you have gotten something about word. Now let me teach you something about sentence. And what does mean sentence? My dear viewers, before I will come to sentence and let me clarify something about sentence. We can say when we write, when we speak, and we use words, we utilize words, and we generally use these words. In the most cases, we use these words in a group. Now, what is the definition of sentence? We can say a group of words which makes complete sense is called a sentence. We can say a collection of words and which gives complete meaning is called a sentence. A group of words which gives complete idea is called a sentence. As well, we can say a group of words and which has one subject part and one predicate part, also called sentence. Now, what does it mean? I have written here some examples for all of you, and we hope that you will be able to know about them extremely well. Now, my dear viewers, let me teach you examples of sentence. I have written here Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. So Humpty is a word, Dumpty is a word, sat is a word, on is a word, wall is a word. So I can say a collection of words Now it makes complete sense, so that's why I call it a sentence. Antonymy, name of person, and second form of sit is sat. I hope you have gotten something. Now the second example we can say, where do you live? Where is word, do is word, you is word, and live is word. So it means there are 4 words in this sentence, a collection of words. Now it makes complete sense, so that's why I call it a sentence. So now my dear viewers, we can say how cold the night is. So how is word, cold is word, that is word, night is word, and this is word. We can say a collection of words. Now it makes complete sense, so that's why I call it a sentence. Cold means not cold, and night means not day. So I hope you have gotten something. Now I have written here the 4th example. Please be quiet. It means to stop talking. So please is here word, be is word, and quiet is word. So we can say a collection of words. Now it makes complete sense. So that's why I call it is a sentence. Now my dear viewers, please let me teach you something more about the examples of sentences. He writes a letter, she cooks food, we attend the class, I am taking my class, you always work hard, they obey their teachers, we do not miss the class, are you getting anything, and how hot the day is. So we can make a lot of examples of sentences. My dear viewers, I hope you have gotten something about sentence. Now my dear viewers, today I have completed my important lecture and I have taught you something extremely well and you have gotten something excellently. In last, I would like to thank to all of you because when I made the first video for all of you, so I got some positive messages or response from your side. As well, some students requested me, sir, please make another video about partial speed. So please don't worry, as quickly as possible I will be able to upload a new video for all of you about partial speed. As well, in next video I will be able to teach you something about kinds of sentences. So thank you for watching my video from beginning to end and see you in next time and see you very soon, and remember me in your precious prayers. Allah Hafiz.